Okay, so once again, good evening everyone. Thank you for joining. Um, Sorry if medyo baka medyo malabo yung audio ko kasi yung microphone ko yung earphone ko may problem eh. So, basta i-cut nyo lang ako anytime if there are issues with my sounds, no, let me know. And ayan, I hope na yung mga nasa bahay, you're able to follow me with a laptop. Kasi mamaya, or probably as an assignment, I'll ask you as a group to submit, no, to submit your work. Okay? So, ayan, just like with the other topics natin. Okay, sorry about that. May lang interruption. Okay, so continuing our discussion, we are now in Power BI and Looker Studio. And I believe dapat pala may reporter tayo today, pero siguro na lang on next meeting na lang kapag kung matuloy na talaga finally yung face to face natin. Ang dami kasing no, ang daming hadlang eh. Ang daming di yata tayo meant to be eh, no? So maraming panggulo. So ayan, Power BI and Looker Studio, this is part of the yung discussion natin about what do you call this? In data visualization And remember yung huli nating discussion sa Excel, tinuruan ko kayo about VLOOKUP, tinuruan ko kayo about pivot. And doon naman sa platform na yun, sa Excel or sa Google Sheets, pwede ka naman mag-create ng mga you can create your visualized data, no? Kaya nga lang syempre as time goes on, mas maraming mga tools na pwedeng gamitin para mas maganda, very crisp yung presentation mo, yung data na ipe-present mo to your let's say your boss or your manager later on pag nag-work kayo. And then yung data na yon mas professional looking. Hindi yung parang parang prehistoric or Jurassic na yung itsura kung Excel lang yung gagamitin mo. In fact, itong mga ituturo ko nga sa inyo medyo na rin 'to, matagal na. But the good thing with Power BI and Looker, these tools naman are constantly being updated. And yeah, lalo na Looker kasi mamaya yung concept of connectors mas maiintindihan ninyo, no? Marami siyang platforms that you can connect, no? Yung data mo from that platform diretso na dito kaagad sa na 'to 'no, sa data visualization tools natin na 'to. Okay. So first, Power BI So Power BI stands for Business Intelligence, is a collection of software services, apps and connectors that work together to turn your unrelated sources of data into coherent, visually immersive and interactive insights. Okay? So again, business intelligence tool siya. Tapos ang pinakang strong selling point niya is yung unrelated data sources pwede mong pagsama-samahin So meron kang Microsoft Excel, meron kang PowerPoint, meron kang Word, meron kang SQL, at kung ano-ano pa, pwede mo siyang i-connect all together to create a visually immersive and interactive report. Okay, when you say interactive, pwedeng pwedeng i-manipulate, well, not totally manipulate, but pwede siyang hukayin, no? Pwede pa niyang i-explore further ng viewer mo yung report na ginawa mo, no? Yung visualized data. And then Power BI lets you easily connect to your data sources and then visualize and discover what's important, share that with anyone or everyone you want. Now, Power BI consists of several elements that all work together. So starting with three basics. So With Power BI, pwede mo siya, you can do it in your laptop, you can do it in your desktop, you can have it in your application, no, sa cellphone, but then again, kapag doon siya, limited lang yung accessibility mo, na it's more of just you viewing the report kung application, mobile app lang ang gamit mo. Okay, it also works for Windows, iOS, Android, what have you. Okay, so that's for Power BI. The mobile apps are designed to let you create, share, and consume business insights in the way that serves you and your role most effectively. So you have the BI report builder, creating paginated reports. So may mga per page na reports. Report server, an on-premise report server where you can publish your Power BI. So you can publish it, so on and so forth. So when it comes to publishing, mamaya I'll show you no sa Looker side naman. Kasi again, hindi for now hindi ko siya tuturo ng buong buo no kasi wala pa naman kayong Power BI right? Wala pa kayong Power BI on your computers and not everyone has a Microsoft license. So therefore, hindi sila makagamit ng Power BI. Kaya for the sake of you just understanding the chapter, I deemed going to Looker. Kasi yung Looker, similar din naman siya, mas compact, free to use, and everybody can access it. No? Mas practical for all of us. Okay, but just to show you what Power BI looks like, so this is my own Power BI. Ito yung mga dati naming projects no when I was still doing it with Refocus ano. So yan, marami kang pwedeng sources ng report mo. You can have it from yung pinakang basic Excel, kaya yun yung tinuro sa lahat ng mga business analytics classes. SQL Server, SQL, tingnan natin kapag sa fourth year, ako pa rin yung magtuturo ng data management sa inyo. I will teach you SQL no, to its full extent. Okay? And then, one lake catalog, etc., etc., and more. No, marami. So, yung mga pinaka-basic, like for example, this one, so, let's say I look for ito streaming services no. So yan. Tingnan natin if kaya niya. Okay. So as you can see, itong yung nilagay ko na services file, pinorward ko rin to sa inyo tama ba? Na ano niyo na-access niyo no, yung pinorward ko sa inyo. Yung Excel file.
Yes po.
Okay. Okay, so just to show you mamaya tuturo ko rin to sa inyo how do you unpack this. Yung sinend ko sa inyo, ganito ang itsura niya oh. So as you can see, it's already compressed right? At ito yung VLOOKUP file natin nung nakaraan. Yung gumawa tayo ng VLOOKUP for JStreaming services, right? And yun na rin yung tinest ninyo. Lahat naman kayo marunong na mag-VLOOKUP. Marunong din kayo mag-pivot. So, ganito na naging itsura niya. I'll explain more on that later. Pero just to show you, yung power ng Power BI, nag-load ako ng isang CSV file, in-identify niya, this is a Unicode UTF, separated file, at ginawa niya na kaagad ng mga columns. It's as if parang ni-restore niya doon sa Excel file natin na ginawa natin ng VLOOKUP. Again, just to reiterate, hindi yan ang itsura ng file. So kung titingnan mo yung file, naka-compressed pa siya, para siya naka-zip, alam mo yun. So mamaya, ituro ko sa inyo how do you decompress that. Pero ito, so yan, you can either load or transform it. Pag transform mo siya, maglo-launch siya ng separate na window, may codes doon. For our discussions purposes, ilo-load ko lang siya as it is. And then, para lang magka-idea kayo ano bang itsura ng Power BI, and then from scratch, ayan. So, okay. So, naka-load na siya, no? I'm assuming it's already loaded. Now, if I would create a pie chart, concept lang siya ng class. Concept lang ng pivot. Kaya tinuro ko sa inyo yung pivot right? So remember, in pivot, drag and drop lang ang ginagawa natin, right? So let's say I wanted to see a pie chart about different products. Now, how did we sell the different products? So, as you would notice, yung field doon sa Excel, drinap ko lang sa legend at values, and then meron na akong basic pie chart showing me na ito yung Netflix, ito yung benta for HBO, ito yung benta for Disney Plus. Right? So this is your basic pie chart. And then marami pa tayong pwedeng gawin, but we will delve on this application later on, Pagka na-check ko if we can, kung kaya natin, kung lahat may ability makapag-install ng Power BI. So yan, constantly evolving. Meron na rin tong AI, may co-pilot na rin to. You can publish this online, etc. etc. Okay? So again, very powerful ang Power BI. So I'll close this for now. And I'll go back to my discussion. So this is Power BI again. So ngayon, kasi ang aaralin natin or mag-i-start tayo sa Looker Studio. Kasi again, for mas practical yung Looker Studio, everybody can access it. Basta't meron kang Google account, pwede kayong mag-access ng Looker Studio. Okay? Self-service business intelligence tool. So self-service yan. Kaya-kaya ninyo yan. With unmatched flexibility for smarter business decisions, unlocks the power of your data by making it easy to create interactive dashboards, compelling reports, etc. etc. So BI tool din ng Looker Studio, just like Power BI, and you can access a wide variety of data sources through the more than 600 partner connectors. So marami kang connectors na pwedeng gamitin. Mamaya I'll show you what do we mean when we say connectors. Instantly enable you to connect virtually to any kind of data without any coding or software. So that's the beauty of Looker Studio. May nakita ka, kunwari, DOST, may nakapublish na data doon sa website nila. Pwede mo i-connect agad sa Looker Studio, Tapos you can play around with the data. Pwede mo siyang gawa ng alternative na visualization. So here are some of the visualizations that you can do. So yan. Okay. So gagawa tayo ngayon ng report for JStreaming services, So I've made one, and this is how it looks like, Shinare ko yan sa inyo. Right? Na-open nyo siya. Kahit na wala kayong wala pa kayong, I assume wala pa kayong Looker account, right? But you can view my report. So yun yung kagandahan with this, kasi if you're already working, sabi sa iyo, gumawa ka ng report, yung report pinashare mo sa different audiences, you have your client, you have your customer, anybody can view your report. Okay, so lahat sila may visibility. Hindi nila kailangan mayroon silang Power BI, hindi nila kailangan mag-sign up. They can really view it. Okay? Tapos the thing with this is sabi ko sa inyo kanina, it's interactive, so when you play around with it, let's say I click this, So let's say I looked at the department, sabi, uy, ang galing naman ng accounting at saka ng training, sila yung top seller, nagtay sila 21.8% ng sales, both tig 21.8. So when I click accounting, notice nag-update pareho yung charts, nagbago. So now what I'm seeing for payments and products is yung benta mismo ng accounting department. And then when I look at the training, ito yung benta ng training. Training department, puro credit pala yung binenta nyo, Okay, puro pautang pala yung ginawa nyo. 88%, kaya pala ang dami yung benta, Tapos 11.8% GCash. So how did you say that? Just by looking at the charts. So yun yung kagandahan pag data visualization. Hindi mo kailangan tingnan, i-crunch yung numbers, black and white. You can make an assumption just by looking at the visualized data. So ganun din yun. So kahit anong i-click mo dyan. So kunwari, tingnan ko naman, ano yung composition ng credit? So when I click credit, ito yung composition. So nagva-validate dun sa kanina, marami, training, next you have accounting, finance, and operations tying up, pati marketing. Okay. What about COD? Sino kayo mga nagbenta na COD? COD, 50% nanggaling sa accounting, right? And then it's for Netflix subscription. So ganun, ano? So interactive yan. You can analyze any report here just by merely clicking on it. And that's just scratching the surface. Pie chart pa lang yung mga pinapakita ko sa inyo. Marami pa kayong pwedeng gawin sa Looker Studio. Ito, nilagyan ko rin siya ng isang maliit na button dito. So pagka itong button na to, when I click this, magda-download siya, na ida-download niya ito na yung mismong file. Right? So ito na mismo yung CSV report. So kung imagine mo na lang, meron kang full-length report, pwede mong ipa-download sa iyong mga viewers. Okay? So ganun, ano? You can do this just by merely group. Okay, so yun yung pinakang activity ng bawat group. You will create your own report. So mga basic report lang yan. And I coach them on it. So kagaya niyan, bakit gagawan mo, sabi ko sa kanila, bakit ka gagawa ng report about the customer? That's against data privacy, right? So hindi pwede yon, right? So kinarek ko sila diyan. So they played around with it and then created their own report. So then again, ang kailangan ko lang sa inyo would be the products, payments, and departments. Okay, so ngayon, how do we go to Looker Studio? So going to Looker Studio. So yan, if you're here, you will just click get started. You can simply just Google Looker Studio. Dito ko siya gagawin kasi itong account na to hindi pa nakasetup. So Looker Studio, Looker Studio google.com. Ay, meron na rin pala, sorry. Ayun lang, meron na rin pala ako dito. Kasi sa akin, when I click get started, ang mangyayari, dediretso na ako kasi meron na akong account eh. Right? Yung iba sa inyo, subukan ninyo ngayon, no? So when you click get started, it will prompt you to log in your Google account. Tapos meron kayong i-click doon na parang kailangan i-yes to all nyo lang yun eh. Parang yung personalization ng reports ninyo. Sige, I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes. Gawin ninyo siya. Yung mga may laptop, subukan ninyo and then let me know if makakatuloy kayo. Kung makakapasok kayo dito sa may pinakang dashboard na. No? Anyways, sige, babalik na ako dito. So again, I hope yung iba nakapasok na. Kapag ka meron, ayun, si baby nakapag-send. Ayan, naka-login na siya, andito na siya. Ayun. Okay. So pagka meron na, it means pwede na kayong mag-start ng paggawa ng report. So go to create and then report. Okay? If it's your first time, again, may lalabas dito na prompt, yes to all nyo lang yon, sa baba may continue. Pagka hindi ninyo maklik yon, either i-zoom in or i-zoom out nyo lang para makita nyo yung continue na sa baba. Okay, kasi minsan yung mga na-encounter ko na students, yung laptop nila medyo maliit, hindi nila makita yung continue button. Pero meron dun sa baba, yes to all mo lang yon. So ngayon, as I have said earlier, ang Looker Studio connects to a lot of data sources. So of course, it starts with lahat ng mga Google platform, the entire Google platform, Google Sheets, Google Ads, Analytics, Microsoft Excel, etc. etc. Ito yung gagawin natin, magfa-file upload tayo. CSV ang kanyang preferred format. Okay, kaya CSV ko yung sinend ko sa inyo. Tapos, yan, pwede rin YouTube, SQL, actually Facebook, pwede rin dito. Yung Facebook ad, let's say, gusto mong gawa ng data visualization yung mga, meron kang channel, no, sa Facebook. Reels data mo. So, yan. So, basically, yan, madami yan, Madami yan, Amazon. So, dire-diretso lang yan. Marami siyang connectors is what we're saying. So in our case, mag-a-upload tayo ng file, yung CSV file na sinend ko sa inyo. Ito siya. Okay, ito yun eh. So ngayon, ang question nyo dyan, for sure, sir, kasi naka-compressed. And normal yan sa mga companies, lalo na malalaking companies, kino-compress talaga nila yung file. Why? Because they want to save space. And mas madali siyang i-transfer kapag ka naka-compress siya. Imagine nyo yung zip file, mas madali siyang i-share, right? Mas madali siyang ipasa-pasa kasi magaan lang yung file. Unlike if it's mabigat, no? So that's the reasoning why sini-CSV talaga yung mga files. Ano? Okay, sorry about that. Meron nag-ingay lang yung aso. Okay, so going back. Okay, so ito gagawin natin, i-ano natin ulit siya, no? I-open natin siya. So you'll just go to data, text to columns. Okay? So yan, text to columns. Data, text to columns. And then select delimited. Okay, delimited. Next. And then again sa Excel may iba-iba tayong separators, right? Minsan semicolon, sometimes it's a space, etc. In our case, it's comma. Okay? So just select comma. Next. Tapos finish mo na. Yan. So ganyan na siya. Okay? Naka-separate na siya, no? Parang ito na yung sa VLOOKUP natin without all yung mga bells and whistles na may mga colors, etc. And of course, dahil nga CSV file siya, wag nyo nang baguhin yung mga format. Wag nyo nang lagyan ng mga color, i-bold, highlight, etc. Why? Hindi kayo makakalusot sa Looker kapag hindi siya CSV. So gagawin natin dito, right click mo to, insert, and then ile-label mo lang siya. So customer number, name, payment, department, source, amount, product, tapos name. So dyan, yan lang. And then isave mo siya. Make sure na CSV UTF-8 or comma delimited file siya. Okay? Okay. And then after that, i-upload mo na yung CSV file. Okay? So file upload. Tapos, pipiliin mo dito yung CSV. Click to upload files. CSV. Saan na ba yung CSV natin? Ito. Pag okay yan, green lang yan. No? It's going to be green. Pero kapag may problem yung file ninyo, magre-red yan. And pag nag-red yan, ituturo niya sa'yo, ayan, kagaya nito, nag-error. So what's the error? Let me look at the error. The file has processing errors, invalid CSV format at row 1. So pupunta ako sa row 1, I will check ano bang problem dito. So dito sa row 1, merong invalid daw dito. Okay? Payment. So normally nasa formatting lang yan eh. Pagka may mga inad ka kasi ng mga additional format na hindi naman dapat ilagay, no? Okay. So yan, save mo na yan. Then let's retry. Close natin ulit. Tingnan natin. Subukan natin. Add files. Services. Ayan. So nakita niyo na green na siya. Oh. Yan, na green na. In my case, parang yung capitalization lang eh. Again, maarte yan eh. It has to be plainly black and white na walang mga additional na mga format and all. Okay? So, ganun ang gagawin dyan. Okay. So, sige nga kayo i-try ninyo. Try nyo and then let me know sa ano natin, sa GC natin if na-upload niyo. Pagka okay na yan, you'll just click add and then in my case, ganito na yung itsura niya kasi ano eh. Wait lang Ganito na siya, no? So, when you click add, it's a blank space tapos you can start na from scratch creating your own report. Okay? So, once you're inside the Looker Studio, so just like any other ano no Microsoft or Google tool, so you have your menus, you have file, edit, view, insert, page, arrange, resource. And then you have the basic buttons. You can add a page. Sa akin, isang page lang naman ang kailangan ko. Yun yung pinaview ko sa inyo. This is the back end of that report. And then add a chart, etc. etc. Notice na kapag first time ninyo, magkakaroon siya ng additional, merong chart kagad siya na ibibigay sa'yo eh. Parang may table. Parang ano lang, parang introductory table. Pero yung table na yon wala pang, kumbaga parang walang ano yun eh. Random lang Kung ano lang yung napick niya na data, ginawa niya na ng table. So you can delete it and then start adding your own So add a chart and then from here, pili ka lang kung anong gusto mo. So let's say ako, I will add my own chart na. So I'll add the chart. And then from here, at the side panel, meron akong mga, I have the setup, I have the style, tapos yung concept ng pivot na idadrag mo lang yung mga fields na gagamitin mo. So of course, it does not make sense na gumawa ka ng chart about customers. Again, data privacy, why would you share the name of the customer, etc. So I don't need that, no? Meron akong product payment department. So maybe subukan na lang natin source. I will create a chart about source. So yan, gagawa ko dito. So yan. So ito na ngayon yung pinaka-pie chart ng source ko. So 19% came from email and then 80% came from web orders siya. So that particular chart as well, you can ayan, personalize it, you can add filters, no? You can change the style depending on what you want. You can change the colors, the label, how you wanted it presented. So gusto mo ba nasa right yung description, nasa baba, nasa taas? It's up to you. Wala, no? Pero syempre mas maganda meron. Right? You can change the borders, you can add shadows, etc. So that's for the chart, right? And then you can rename the chart. Lalagyan mo lang dito sa properties, no? Sorry. Yan. Okay. So andito yan, no? Pwede mo siyang ilagay sa harap, sa likod, etc. No? Okay. Show the title, yan. So you can change the title. Nandito yata. Source. So yan. And I'll change the color. Let's say I'll make it white para kita. Make it in the center. So ganyan. So that's it. No? Meron ka ng report about your source. Okay. So that's for the chart. No? Yung themes, pwede mo rin palitan. No? So kung gusto mo, background na ganito. Yan, marami yan. Marami ng templates dyan. No? Na pwede mong gamitin. Okay. So yan. Themes, layouts, etc. So, yun yung ano no, parang pinakang introduction ng ano ng Looker Studio. Again, what I want you to do is create a report similar to this: products, payment, and then department chart. No, you can personalize that report. Tapos once you're done, submit ninyo siya dun sa GC. Lagyan niyo na lakware, group 1. Group 1 report. No? Year-end report for J Streaming Services. Okay? So, ganun ang gagawin po natin. Ha? Yun yung pinaka-assignment ninyo. Siguro I'll give you up until ano, kahit hanggang bukas, no? Kahit entire day bukas, isubmit ninyo sa GC. Kung gusto niyo namang gawin na ngayon para fresh pa sa memory nyo, you can do it as well. Okay? So, stop sharing na po ako. Ayan. So, make sure na nandito yung lahat ng ano, no? Kasi I'll download the attendance now. Kung ano yung nandito, yun yung ilalagay ko na attendance. Okay? Okay. So, that's it for now. Any questions, concerns? Wala na po. Okay, if there's none, ayun. Thank you so much. No, let's call it a day.